It's Wednesday. Guess who's doing a video for you? Me. I know. I told you I wasn't going to have a chance to do a video. And but there are some pressing questions that are blowing up my social media. And I felt that I needed to address them and get them out there, answer out to you now as opposed to making you wait until Saturday. So here it is. You're welcome. All right, I'm going to answer the following questions. When it comes to HIPAA, which is a medical protection on release of information, I can't answer that. I've researched and researched and researched why he has a order in place that is going to protect him from health information being released. I can't. I've tried my damnedest to find out that information is protected underneath the federal government's HIPAA regulations. Anybody in the medical field will know when it comes to HIPAA, they do a damn good job of protecting that information. It's not out there. I'm sorry. Christopher Watts' mother made a statement that her son is coerced into signing this plea agreement, that he killed Shanann, but he did not kill the little girls. I have no information that would prove that he was coerced. She also made the statement that he has been lied to and promised certain things, and then the DA is not going to give that to him. Again, I have no information on that at all, and I have no idea where she's getting that from. She also said that she has been reaching out and trying to get a hold of call Chris. Yeah, that's how it works, lady. You can't call a jail and talk to an inmate whenever you want. They have to call you. And since the day before he was arrested, when he made the confession and called your husband, he has been able to have access to the phone and call you. He has been in contact with your husband. And if he doesn't want to talk to mom, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But he has made calls out. Has he made a call out to you since he took the plea agreement? I can't find that information out there. If it's out there, it probably is, and I would be willing to bet that he's calling your husband still, but you're not around. Maybe he doesn't want to talk to you. I don't know. But hey, you're kind of crazy. I mean, I watched your video and your press releases, and yeah, I understand you're a baby, you're a mom trying to protect your baby, but man, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to judge you. I don't know who you are. So the following is going to happen when he goes to court on the 19th. Before he takes the plea agreement has been accepted and entered into record. The judge is going to ask him, have you been coerced? Have you been promised anything beyond what's in the agreement of taking the death penalty off the table? Have you been threatened to take this plea agreement? He's going to ask him that. Now, I have reached out to several attorneys in different states and in the state of Colorado. No, they're not part of this case. But I asked them, can you remove a plea agreement once it's been signed before sentencing? According to every one of the attorneys that I spoke with online, on the phone, and by email, all right, yes, in some circumstances you can. No, you can't in others. If you bring up a reason to remove the plea agreement that you've entered into, you must have circumstances that are beyond the scope, and that means that you were lied to, you were threatened, you were coerced into it. He must prove it right then. Well, not immediately. What they do is they'll set another docket date on there and delay the entry of the plea, and he then must bring evidentiary evidence that says he has been coerced and he has been threatened, or whatever the case may be. Because the judge will just say, if he brings up that, I've been threatened, they told me they were going to kill me in the county jail if I didn't take this plea. All right. If that's the case, then the judge will not sign it. He will set it aside, and he'll say, "I'm going to set a date for a week from now. You will come in, and you will all sign. You will all tell me where the evidence is, who threatened you. Bring in, your statements, proof. Otherwise, rip it up, throw it away. We go to trial." There are some cases. When it comes to Colorado, I was told that what they would do is, instead of setting a separate court date, he will take both legal sides and the defendant, and he will go into chambers, and then they will talk about it, and then they will come back out, and then, if they reach an agreement on why he has decided that he's been threatened or coerced or lied to into signing the agreement. That's what I'm told would most likely happen instead of a separate court date. But in a lot of jurisdictions, they will set a separate court date. It could be a day. It could be a couple hours later. It could be a week later. But he will have to answer to that. Did he, was he coerced, lied to, forced into this agreement? Okay? Now, the other thing is that people have been blowing up my Facebook and Twitter about was once he is taken to the prison system, does he get appeals? Yes, he gets appeals. Every single person in America who is an American citizen is protected by the Constitution, regardless if you're guilty or not. That is something for the courts to decide, and every single person has rights to an appeal. He can appeal this thing the moment he gets in the jail. But once he gets sent off to prison, he most certainly has rights to appeal. It's not done and over with. And before you shame and put that down, I want you to understand the following. That process is in place to protect you, me, and everybody else who's innocent out there from being railroaded into something we didn't do. Because there was a time in this nation where we burned people at a stake for being a witch. There are times in this country where we locked people up, and forced them into concentration camps because they were Asian American. There was a time in this country where we slaughtered people because it was their land and we came here. You have to understand the scope of who we are and why we have this Constitution. Please, it affords you the right as a citizen to protection and certain recourses under the law. You can't just strip them away because of one guy. You can't. And those who are making these petitions, about, wanting the NICO law, that is an end around. If you think about it, it's an end around to doing away with abortion in the state of Colorado. Because I read your petition, and your petition wants to set the date from the date of conception. You're trying to go around Roe v. Wade. You can't do that. You have to think about the bigger picture. Well, oh boy, I'm tired. So, here's your Wednesday video. I'm going to now end this. I'm going to drive to my other home, edit this video where my computer is, drive back here to this old house, and I'm going to then upload it. There will be a video Wednesday, today. There will be a video Friday. There will be a video Saturday. And there will be one live stream on Sunday. So instead of 2 videos on Saturday, I'm doing this video now. If you were in the UK, I do believe it is an 8-hour delay between when this is going to be up, when this video is here, and what time it is there. So the live stream is at 1. I do believe it's an 8-hour delay, so it'd be 9 o'clock your time when I go live on Sunday. I did not check for Guam or New Zealand or Ecuador and a couple of the other places, but you can go onto Google, or I have heard that some people still use Microsoft Bing or Edge. I don't know if those are real still, but you can put it into a search box and check out time zone, world time zones. So I'm in the Pacific Standard Time Zone in the U.S. 1 o'clock live stream this Sunday. You stay safe out there, America, and get some sleep. I'm going to after this.